So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
51's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. From the gun, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3rd and goal, Jackson. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Makes the score Panthers 3, Buccaneers nothing.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
The Panther 1st down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And Jackson throwing once more. Able to connect with Mims. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
51.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one step.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his... And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ring alert, ring alert. 45.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Watch the safety creep. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Mike, with you on. Mike, take off.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Hey, let's go, let's go.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. punt. This offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 51.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Jackson.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
It's a gain of
a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Panthers.
And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
51, Mike 51. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Jackson's pass complete to number 89. Touchdown, Carolina.
And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Panther 60. Check down. 81. Back at 60.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
45. Mike 45. You gonna get this boy?
To throw again, Jackson. He's going to look deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 32 on the play.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
45's the mic. 18 rather. Street. Bandit. Hey, check back.
To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
45. Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Mims. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Rocco 80. 179 Rocco.
Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Not scared. 45, Mike. 40. Buffalo 18. Get up, go.
From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will set up shop at their own 41. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike, 45. 19 Lion. Check. 18 Cardinal. Watch QB drop. Check nickel.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, man. And that'll set them back 5. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having. Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's a completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Jackson's pass.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it here. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
The pass.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
51, Mike 51. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Hey, check back 45. Check back 45. Hey, we got to get this stuff.
Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Jackson.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for Denzel Mims. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
Throwing again. Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Jackson now, throwing on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Again, Jackson keeps himself upright, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Brandon Graham able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's caught right side by Mims. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's get in there now. 51 to Mike, boys, 51.
Now Jackson. Past the 20. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5.
Carolina.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
On the carry.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they need. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go. Panthers 60. Panthers 60. I got him. Kill.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's third down. And 9 yards to go.
45, 45. Mike, 45. You must be.
To throw is Jackson on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Check 13. Check hurt.
To throw again, Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Jackson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust, and you know.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Carlton Davis.
A costly mistake. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 70 range,
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker.
Jackson.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Backed up deep in their own territory, they were in search of a cushion, and the cushion was found.
And you have to think total game, even in overtime. As a head coach, field position still counts in this spot. So they had to get out from the shadow of their own goal line, get themselves some breathing room. Obviously, that helps them out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 36, 30. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26
A good
yards.
pickup there, 26 yards.
Carolina.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Mike, go street. Mike, 51. You must be dreaming. Riggs, Riggs. Stay at home, stay at home. Hey, Smash. You want the mic. You remember me? You 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Chat, check, chat, check. Watch the screen. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, let's go.
Jackson on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Jackson.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina. In overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Panthers, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.